Hi everyone, we're here at the amazing Lean in Pakistan studios where we're doing our Lean in Pakistan story number 3 on featuring the incredible Shireen Kamal, a senior marketing professional in much of the corporate sector here in Pakistan. And we're deeply honored to have her here. And she's also part of the Lean in Pakistan LFVIP circle and the incredible Margaret Fialho, who's a member of the Lean in Pakistan Trade Circle, is going to do this incredible interview. And come enjoy yourselves. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you,
very
Tara.
much, Tara. Thank you, Tara. So, hello everyone. My name is Margaret Lobo Fialho, and I am a proud member of Lean in Pakistan, the Wellbeing Circle. As a professional, I am a neurolinguistics life coach. I specialize in timeline therapy, and I work around the global initiative of mental health and well-being. And yes, I'm also a very firm believer of destiny as in good people exist, and people we do meet people in our lives who add value. So not very long, in fact just a few days ago, I came across Shireen Kamal at a social gathering, and I was totally blown away by her journey. And here we are today with Shireen Kamal, who will share with us a lot about her journey, her professional journey in corporate, and lots more. So, a very warm welcome, Shireen. How are you doing?
Hello, Margaret. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good to be here in Lean in Pakistan.
That's fantastic. Shireen, can you tell us about yourself? Can you give us an introduction about what you do, what makes you happy?
Margaret, to start with, when I was born, I just start with the time of my birth. That's I was born in London, UK, and as my father was posted there during that time, he was in civil service. So later, then when came back to Pakistan, I studied here in a convent school. I belonged to a family of professionals. My aunts, my uncles, my sisters, everyone around is either a doctor or an engineer, talented family. So great inspiration from that. My mother was a doctor, so I always saw her keeping a balance between personal and professional life, being cheerful all the time. So that has been the first and the great inspiration that I think has been beneficial for me till today.
That's fantastic, Shireen, because that is also my inspiration. Work life balance is so important, isn't it? So, so let's move on. As in, you did mention something very basic about your childhood and your birthplace. Any favorite memory that you have of your childhood, Shireen?
Yeah, lots of memories as everyone has. I've studied in a convent school, and my parents inculcated values at home. Plus, we studied in a much disciplined institution. So my parents were had more emphasized more on extracurricular activities. I'm mentioning this because since then till today, I've been working and uh, uh, keeping myself busy, keeping myself involved in the volunteer work as well. That's what I enjoy.
Wow.
Enjoying life because life is a journey, it's not a destination. So we must just enjoy every day of our life by getting involved in positive, constructive activities. That's what I believe in, and that's what takes me ahead.
That's brilliant. So much of respect to you, Shireen. One thing also that caught my that came across my mind was when you said volunteering, which is, of course, we'll move when we move on to the other questions. We'll talk more on that because that is something that touched my life. But for now, can you tell me, in terms of your corporate journey, can you tell me more about your awards and recognitions, because it's so important to be recognized for work?
Yeah, that's true. Awards and recognition are something that makes you do more. Appreciation always lets you do more in life. So when after graduation, I joined MNC and as a major IT position, and my job was so indispensable that I was totally focused on my work. And still, besides that, I was a member of Pakistan JCs. So I carried on with my activities with the support of my parents. And of course, the JCs people also knew that I come from work, but I would come because I'm committed. So then later on, I switched on the job, and then I was the only lady there as a marketing manager. And we had a team of, they were all gentlemen, but it was fun. It was having the privilege of being a lady, being a woman, that they respected me, and I could just get along very well with a lot of cooperation extended to me always.
Thank you. Thank you, Shireen, for sharing that. I mean, I can vouch for it because we just met 2 days ago,
Yeah.
and it seemed like
And
I've
I just, sorry
known you
to
forever.
interrupt. I received the best JC award from Pakistan JCs for
Wow.
my contribution to the projects and the involvement in certain in every way. So
That's great, Shireen. Congratulations. It comes with a lot of hard work and commitment, which is what we're
that's
going to
right.
talk a little in a bit. But
Yeah.
congratulations once again, and thank you for being my
And then later I
inspiration.
also joined Rotary International as a member, and I'm the past president Rotary Club of Karachi Karsaz. There also I was later nominated as the honorary secretary Rotary Leadership Institute, and that was a great honor for me because somebody at a senior position in Rotary there valued my potential, they saw my capabilities, my credibility, and they appointed me to this position that I really enjoyed. It was like
Beautiful.
sort of it was training for the rest of the Rotarians.
Beautiful. Is there anything else
Right.
that you would like to share in terms of
So
your
there
awards and
as well,
recognition?
during my tenure as the president, president of my club, I received the Best Rotarian Award from the district governor, 3271. It's called District 3271 Pakistan. So that was also a great honor.
That's fabulous.
And what I believe is when you are involved in healthy activities, you perform well. Because the secret is, I think, to prioritize your work. If you prioritize your life, it becomes easy and you can do lots and lots. Because to me, always attitude determines altitude.
Absolutely agree with you. Thank you so much. Is there anything else that you'd like to share regarding your awards and recognitions? This is your story, so it's all about you.
Yeah, being involved in various organizations in the women's board of 21st Century Business and Economics Club. There also I received an award recognition for building successful lives. And actually, I'm mentioning these because these are the recognitions that you take you ahead. I'm sure you also agree with me because this is
Absolutely.
something that doesn't stop you from working further. So then,
Absolutely.
yeah, you become a better individual, a better citizen of your city, of your country, productive and constructive. So that's what I'm enjoying till today. Being now into leaning Pakistan, into being introduced by Tara Dawood. And because of this, I was introduced through Ladies Fund into leaning Pakistan.
That's fantastic. So Shireen, moving on. You mentioned that, uh, where was it? Yes, you mentioned that around, passion, dedication, commitment were your words. So how did you work around this mindset? It's a mindset
See,
that takes
working,
many years to build. So
yeah.
how did you, can you please shed some light on how did you come, through all of this?
See, everyone has a passion to be a member of an organization, or they all work for a company, for their own institute, whatever. But to me, if you don't work wholeheartedly, you don't achieve. Because passion, of course, can make you fly. Dedication is something you spend quality time for anything you plan, and commitment is the key factor that makes you shine among the rest. Like uh, you can make life easy for yourself and for others if you are committed.
Totally agree. Shireen, do it with passion, dedication, commitment, or don't do it at all. So once you have these elements and, once you have these values, so I think there's no stopping. So thank you very much for this. It's
Yeah,
brilliant. Mashallah,
yeah, the journey
you have
that
a
we
beautiful journey.
the journey that we tread on, I think it needs a lot of patience and we needs to stay calm. And that's my learning actually. Working for all those years with dealing with different people, different sort of work, different sort of responsibilities. But if you are patient in a moment of anger, you say, you escape thousands years of sorrow. In the same way, you can sustain yourself in the organization if you are calm throughout, no matter what it is.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing such wise words. Thank you, Shireen. So, so Shireen, we'd like to move a little forward, and we've even kind of very, very briefly spoke about Sweet Treats by Shireen. So please let the world know what is it about and the journey in terms of how did you make all of this happen?
Yeah. So I worked in the corporate sector for about 2 decades.
Mm-hmm.
And after I had to quit the job, we had to move from here to Dubai. And but there, of course, I had already left my job here. So I just came to my mind, why don't I just start something of my own? So I decided to offer these artfully curated gift hampers for different occasions. And then you see, it was such a pleasure to get such a good response. They are multicultural, it's a multicultural city. So I got orders for Diwali, for Christmas, for New Year, for Eid, Ramzan, so many occasions, so much of learning for myself as well. Plus, of course, it turned out into a small business venture. And that's my success, of course. And that's what I enjoy.
Brilliant. I can see that smile on your face. It makes you happy, doesn't it?
I would say
Mashallah.
that's leaned into the dreams of life, in the dream in life.
Ooh, I love
Uh,
that. Can you say that again loud and clear
yeah,
for everybody?
that's leaning into the lean in dream, leaned into dream in life, because see, everyone has a passion, everyone has a dream, but you should make it happen. And it's not difficult at all if you are determined to get what you want. As it is said, again, I'm going to quote, life's battles are not always won by the strongest or the fastest, but sooner or later, the person who wins is the one who thinks he can. One should have a strong belief. So I would
Beautiful.
rather recommend the other ladies also, be patient, be strong, just pursue your dreams, and it would come true. And if you are already successful, then you know better than me, of course.
Well, we all need each other, Shireen.
Yeah, it is
Our
the actually
pathways are
the
different, but
inspiration
our
that we
journeys.
draw from each other that
Yes.
takes us, moves us. forward.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're always learning from each other, Shireen. But thank you so
Yeah.
much for sharing such beautiful words and your amazing journey. I'm a firm believer of, when I say that everybody in their journey is there because of some sort of inspiration, some sort of guidance. Um, who
Yeah.
was your biggest inspiration with regard to the work? And in terms of who you are today, who was your biggest inspiration, and how did you how did it work for you?
Well, I would say I cannot just take anyone's name here, but of course, looking at someone who is committed always and keeping a balance in life is a true inspiration. And
True.
yeah,
True.
whether be it a corporate organization or a volunteer work or any other field, you need to just be persistent in your thoughts, in your dreams, and of course, a day comes when you succeed.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Do you want to share more in terms of inspiration? I know you mentioned that of course people who walk the talk, basically those who keep work life balance. And what else can you, if I had to say, if you had to shed some more light on this, like how did you finally believe that okay, fine, this is the time that you have to take a leap of faith or just believe in yourself? So what was that X factor moment?
See, when I started my personal venture, Sweet Treats by Shireen, and I saw it moving towards success, the one thing I really enjoyed was the leadership role again. See, when something is your own, when you have the ownership, you have the rules, you have everything of yours, you are the decision maker yourself. So that's something to cherish. And the best part that I enjoyed and I'm enjoying till today is that I had also done a short course in digital marketing. So for my own work, when I apply those skills, I can do better. So I'm enjoying marketing my own work on social media, creating my own ideas, creating my own content, and using my creativity to the fullest. So that makes me satisfied and happy.
Brilliant. Thank you for sharing. So, before I ask you the next question, Shireen, I would just like to kind of add on here that giving back is beautiful. Giving back is wholesome. And it's something that can really, really change people's lives. It has changed my life. So in our conversation, you mentioned about, working very, very hard, in terms of volunteering. Volunteering, I remember my life changed almost overnight when I volunteered for school kids. So can you shed some light on how volunteering has changed you as a person, and what was the impact
Yeah,
in
it
your
gives a
life?
lot of self-satisfaction, and especially when you work for the community. We had avoidable blindness project in Rotary. They were performing cataract surgeries for the needy, and we were also a part of it. The seeing is believing, as you say. When you go there, you see the people so happy later on. That really gives you a sense of satisfaction. And another thing is that, of course, what you achieve in life, take again, it makes you pursue for more.
That's great. Shireen,
Yeah.
can you tell us about your vision for future forward? Like, what are your goals? What's next for Shireen?
So for the Sweet Treats by Shireen, my vision is to venture I'm so sorry. My vision is to capture the corporate market. So I'm just working towards that.
Wow.
Yeah, because we've been doing the gifts for different occasions. I have a few corporate clients as well including real estates and skincare companies and this and that. But now I feel that if I can reach up to here, my journey can come to here, then why not more? Why not move further ahead? That's
Well,
a passion. Yeah.
I can see it has already happened because,
See, but the
mashallah,
goal
look,
should be actually the vision, the goal that be committed or don't get involved at all. That's the way it should be.
absolutely. That's brilliant. I'm so happy for you, Shireen. Wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank
Yes.
you. It's been a
And
pleasure talking about myself and going back the memory lane and coming up till today. It's a very good opportunity to evaluate yourself from where you started and to where you are today. Otherwise, we never pen down these things. We never think about this. We never turn back. So, thanks to Tara Daud, thanks to Ladies Fund, thanks to Lean in Pakistan. My
yes,
best
Shireen.
wishes.
Yes, Shireen, I really adore and respect what you said because, the way life moves on sometimes, like we can always be in a rut, but also what's important to kind of take a step back, reflect, and evaluate, So thank you for sharing that. That's so important. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, so before we head towards the end of this beautiful dialogue, um, when have you leaned into your career or dreams in your life?
Just as I mentioned in the previous conversation, that when I started my own work after the uh, corporate system, like after I had quit the job and I started something of my own, I think that's an achievement, and that's I think as lifting up plus leaning in for ownership, for uh,
Yes.
what I think is like a personal venture is you have an enhanced leadership role where you are your boss, where you can market your own ideas in your own way. You don't need any approvals. You know what you are doing and you are doing the right thing. So I'm actually enjoying the most. What I'm enjoying is the content marketing on social media because that's the area where I can use my constructivity, my own creativity as well, my own ideas, my talent. I can put into the post I design. So it's not the application actually; it's the ideas that sell my product.
Beautiful, Shireen. Wow. So happy to know such a talented and creative leader like you. So congratulations. Such a beautiful journey, and I really wish you all the best from the bottom of my heart. So
Thank you.
before we end this conversation, and I know your wisdom is beautiful, would you like to share a few words for the people who are looking and hearing you, and to just share some inspiration?
To other ladies who have already achieved and who are successful and recognized, and to the ones who are on the path, who are still on their journey, I would only say nothing so strong as gentleness, nothing so gentle as strength. So be strong always, be strong, be committed, be passionate. That's all life is about.
Wow, Shireen, I am blown away. Thank you so much. And so
Thank
this
you.
calls to the end of the conversation. Thank you very much for your time, Shireen. Really appreciate. And yeah, have a beautiful day ahead of you.
Thank you, Lynn in Pakistan. Thank you, Margaret, for
You're
this
welcome.
lovely conversation. I
You're
thoroughly
welcome.
enjoyed. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Khuda Hafiz. Take care of yourself.
Hafiz.